Howdy there, YouTubers. It's DasGregor for a short update. I've been really bad lately trying to get anything on there. I've gone a whole week and more without posting anything, and I've been just terrible. My job's been pretty hectic this week, and on top of that I've been trying to help my wife out by setting up her system with Gen 2 again, trying to get her back to where she's up and running and all that. So I've been spending every free moment I've had doing that. On top of that, I was getting tired of all my videos having all these frizzies on the side. So tonight, I decided to do something about it. So, here's the unveiling. This is actually what I used to look like for the last 5 years, with beard and mustache, which I've kept off so far. It's gone. In fact, I haven't even shaved it as short as I usually do. I normally just take my beard and mustache trimmer and just take the whole thing off to where it's almost skin tight. It's a nice way to go because I am lazy. I don't like to shave, and I don't like to get my hair cut. I don't like to have to worry about my hair standing on end. But what I found in the last 5 years of shaving and then allowing my hair to grow is that I've turned into Bozo the Clown. Every morning I was waking up and I had hair on my sides that were just coming straight out. My sideburns were getting so long that they were just straight out. And on top of my head, there was still nothing but little tuft of hair. And that was kind of getting a little embarrassing. So, yeah, this isn't as short as I like it, but I figured I'm not sure if I want to go complete skinhead right now because I don't want to give anybody that impression without them really getting to know me too well, because I am not a part of that. That kind of reminds me of a short story which I'll throw out there because I haven't given any short stories so far. But when I was in Germany in the ROTC program, that's the Reserve Officers Training Corps. For those of you that don't know what ROTC is, I was a high school student at the time, and Wednesdays we would have to wear a uniform, whether that's a Class A uniform or BDUs. I think at this point I was in my BDUs, and I was out on the German economy, and it was pretty late at night. I'd say 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, and I was still in my uniform because I hadn't made it home yet. We always lived on the economy. We never lived on base. And I really wish that they would force more Americans to do that so that they could get outside of those American compounds where they're so quote-unquote safe and actually see what life is like in the real world. But nonetheless, I remember being out on the street one evening, and an elderly German man came up to me. Now, I'd only been in Germany for about a year, and my German wasn't that good just yet. And he came up and he says, "Hallo, grüß Gott, wie geht's?" And I'm like, "Oh, gut, wie geht's?" Which means pretty much the southern way of saying hello is grüß Gott, which is just God bless in a way, much like hallo, all that up north. It's just a way of greeting. And I lived in Stuttgart. And then wie geht's is how are you, or what's up, or how goes it, that sort of thing. And I told him good and so forth. And then he asked me, ich habe eine Frage für dich. You know, I have a question for you. And he says, bist du ein NeoNazi? And at that time, I didn't quite understand the term neo. I understood Nazi, but I didn't understand neo. And I said to him, "Oh, nein, ich bin nicht ein Neonazi. Ich bin in the junge amerikanische Army," because I didn't know how to explain ROTC to a German either. Sadly enough, this actually made him very upset. And he spit on the ground and says, "Ach, du Amerikanisch," blah, blah, blah. He went on something and wandered off. Which almost, when I found out that neo-Nazi is more of this new movement in regards to the young people getting back involved with the Nazi movement there in Germany and other places around the world, even here in the United States, that this is actually something quite common. And it startled me that he would actually be happy if I had said, "Ja, ich bin ein Neo-Nazi," which ich bin nicht. I don't want any confusion here. I am not a neo-Nazi. Never will, never have the motive. Yeah, I have very strong beliefs in intercultural development, and I hope that I am not racist, although living in America I have found has caused me to be slightly more prejudiced towards some over others, but it's a very strange line to run across when you talk about that. And when I say that, I'm talking about in regards to, for instance, my opinions of the fence along the Mexican-American border and what we need to do to make sure that we're protecting America and protecting the people who are citizens here in America versus those who are non-citizens, who are aliens coming into our country, using our resources, using our benefits, and they aren't citizens. They're not qualified to use those. In that situation, yes, I am a little bit more strict in regards. But as to whether one person is better than another, I completely disagree. I believe all people are, on one form or another, equal, and it doesn't matter what you are, what you believe in. We are one, and I do believe that if we went back far enough, we all came from the same seed, the same people. It's just that as growth and time have gone by, we have expanded and moved in different areas all over the world. We've populated this earth, pretty much. So, back to my original story, and to finish this and get this out to you all, I just wanted to say that, it's sad that there are people out there who still have these beliefs. It's sad to think that people think that one race of people is better than another race of people, because I think we all have something to contribute to society, and I think we all have something that is worthwhile. And I would love to try and see a world where we can put those differences aside and just look at each other as equals across the board everywhere. But unfortunately, life isn't that way, and it never will be that way. So we just have to do what we can to be the best of where we're at. And with that, and my rambling, because it's a little after midnight, between 12 and 1, I've been so bad on my schedules. Last night I didn't even go to bed. I was working on my wife's computer, and then I realized after getting Gentoo Linux almost completely done that I forgot to put a swap partition on there for memory, and I can't believe I must have really just phased it out. However, I was able to repair that, and that's just a whole another mess of worms anyway. But not a good excuse. But time got away from me, and the next thing I knew, it was 7 a.m. in the morning, the sun was up, and I'm going, I haven't slept yet. What am I going to do? I lasted until about 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning, and then I just kind of crashed. I was trying to, I feel, well, if I haven't slept, I don't want to screw up and sleep all day and then be up all night. Well, it's already 1 a.m. almost, and I think that I'm kind of stuck wide awake right now, even though I did sleep from like 10 to 1, got about 3 hours of sleep, and then finally got up because I didn't want to sleep too much. But, oh well, any which way, I'll shut up. Oh well. So, until next time, I'll leave you with my signature Auf Wiedersehen, Tschüss, Arrivederci. Good evening, good morning, good night, whatever you're having, have it, enjoy it, and it's good to talk to you all out there. I really enjoy this community of YouTubers, and I'm glad that we're able to share no matter where we're at in this world, and that we're able to be polite to one another, at least here so far. So, until next time, bye.